Podcasting from somewhere in the San Francisco Bay Area, the birthplace of Bruce Lee, the iPhone, and the bendy straw. This is Ruel's Running Podcast, a podcast about running, health, family, play, and an NSNG lifestyle. And now, here's your host, Ruel.
There was a dream a million miles away. There was fire in
Amazon.com. You know, I won't be surprised if more and more stuff that I shop for, buy, and get shipped to my home comes from Amazon. It's just a reality, right? And if this is your reality, go to ruelsrunning.com, click through to the Amazon banner to get to Amazon. Why am I asking you to do so? Well, it is a no-cost-to-you way. If you like listening to Ruel's Running Podcast, it is a way that you can help the show out without spending more than you've already spent while shopping at the good folks at Amazon.com. So help us out. Go to ruelsrunning.com, click through to the Amazon.com site, and shop, connect, and enjoy. And we're back. Hey everybody, welcome to Ruel's Running Podcast. I'm your host, Ruel. If you are a return listener, what's up everybody? Did you guys check out last episode? The episode with Anna Vocino. Hello Volkswagen. I am podcasting and podcasting also as video. So I'm vodcasting? I don't know. But if you are a new listener, welcome. Hope you stick around. Hope you enjoy the show. Hope you check out all the other episodes available on Ruel's Running I don't even know my own damn website address. ruelsrunning.com. Yeah. So, like all episodes, this one is different. And it's going to be a short episode. I expect it to be a very short episode. But it's different in a sense that not only am I doing a video version of this, which I hope to successfully convert into just audio so that I could pump it out onto iTunes and Google Play Music and all the other podcast channels, but it's different because I'm going to talk about stuff that I ordinarily don't get to regurgitate over and over and over again with the podcast episodes these days. So bear with me, and hope it's informative, hope it's enlightening. And I guess it's for the benefit of not just for the folks who subscribe, but also for any new podcast listeners out there. Yes, this is the face associated with that horrible voice that comes through the podcast. But first, I want to say that Ruel's Running Podcast started in late 2014, December 2014, around the holidays, when I decided to go along this podcast journey. And what I like to say around here is that Ruel's Running Podcast is a podcast not about putting one foot in front of the other, your run as an activity or a sport, but it's also about running things in your life, family, career, your thing, your gig. I guess some would describe it as the grind or the hustle, but without any sort of negative connotation. It's just, doing the work that you got to do to get by, to move forward in life, and, hopefully have wins along the way, struggles and wins, the whole, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful of our thing called life. Yeah, so that's the podcast in short. So, people, they catch the title and they wonder like, oh, I'm not a runner, or I shouldn't have to listen to it because I don't run. Switching lanes. I switch lanes a lot in life. But I'm also physically just switching lanes because I got to get to the other lane. So here we are. I like to talk about things that interest me, One is running, the actual physical activity and sport and exercise. The other is running, my family, taking care of my wife and kids, and making sure that we continue to move forward and thrive and do what we can to just, be. The other is work. gotta work, gotta put money on the table, put bread on the table, not bread, but put food on the table. And lately it's the podcast, right? It's continuing this thing called the podcast, and also lately I've got over 20 plus videos out because I'm trying to develop a vlog, a video log, if you will, a video version of a blog, and having fun doing it. So that's that. And the other thing is I like what excites me, and one of the motivations for actually being here is being an example of what it's like to be an individual who lives a NSNG lifestyle, a no sugar, no grains lifestyle. And it isn't a precise, it isn't a strict approach to NSNG lifestyle. It actually evolves over time. It's something that I prescribe to and live by. It's a lifestyle that I've learned about through Vinny Tortorich and the Angriest Trainer, or the Celebrity Fitness Trainer, and all of his the good folks that are part of that community, the No Sugar No Grains, the NSNG community. So that's something I'm excited about, and I like to kind of capture in my vlog or my blog or my website or my podcast. Things about food, things about exercise, things about being healthy and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's that. That's the podcast. Switching lanes. Do. All right. So I would like to also talk about, the podcast isn't free, so this is going to sound like an ad, and it isn't. It isn't free for me, but it's free for you. So that's a big plus. I guess what I'm trying to say is that there are ways that the listeners get to support the show, and there are numerous channels to do that. The one way is to obviously go onto iTunes. If you are an iTunes member, go to iTunes for this podcast, subscribe, and leave a rating and review. That helps the show, from what I'm told, from what I hear, gain visibility in sort of the featured pages of the iTunes store. That's a good thing. And I love reading the reviews from listeners and subscribers on iTunes. The other thing that can be done is just tell by word of mouth. Tell folks, I'm listening to this podcast. I think it's horrible, but I think you should check it out. The other way you can help is, through the various affiliates that I am a member of. One example is Amazon Associates. That's an affiliate program where I have an associates link on my website and links on various posts that I create on behalf of this website. And so what it is if you are a shopper at Amazon or a member of Amazon, and you click through the link on my website or on my or on the blog, that takes you through to the affiliate. That takes you through to Amazon as an affiliate link from me, and whatever purchase you make throughout that sort of user experience or that flow, there's something called a commission that I have the potential of getting, a small commission. So it doesn't come as a cost to you out of your own pocket, but it's something that that helps out many ways than one. So please do so. You can do that. The other way that you can help is the other affiliates. I'm affiliate. I am an affiliate member, I guess is the way it's put, of Pure Vitamin Club. So again, you can go to the website, click through the banner, the Pure Vitamin Club banner on the website, and the same concept. If you click through and you are a new customer, you become a new customer to Pure Vitamin Club, then there's sort of that initial commission that I can get to help this podcast out, help Ruel's running out. There are numerous other affiliates, and they're on the website at ruelsrunning.com. So check it out. And there's a Squatty Potty banner. There is a if you are into web hosting, if you are interested in web hosting, or if you know anybody who's interested in web hosting, there's a link to Bluehost. They're the web host service that I use, and obviously I recommend. I can't remember what else is there. Oh, there's an Audible banner as well. So if you are a audiobook customer or a fan of audiobooks, and you've heard about Audible, but you've yet to become a member, you can check them out. Go through my affiliate link. That's at audibletrial.com/RuelsRunning. You sign up. That way, there's a 30-day trial period. You get a free download out of it, an audiobook download. And, if you like it, you continue on. If you don't like it, you cancel before 30 days end. And no harm, no foul. It's all good to go. That's another affiliate. What else is going down? There's also a resource page on the website at ruelsrunning.com/resources. And what that's about is, and I've yet to update it, and I should, there's tons of links for books which also have audiobook equivalents to books related to health, nutrition, fitness, sport, that kind of stuff. And it's kind of where I get my take, where I've gotten my take about health and fitness from. I'd recommend every title that's on that page, obviously. I've got links to various podcasts that I had been a avid listener of for years, so check that out. What else do I have on that page? Yeah, just check it out. Books and podcasts, good stuff. There's a gears page on the website, and basically there's a small handful of, I guess, swag that I designed to sort of correspond to Ruel's Running podcast and the lifestyle, the NSND lifestyle. So that's there for folks who are into that kind of stuff. I'll get a T-shirt for myself and sport it till I wear it out. I currently run with a trucker hat that says "Eat Fat, Run," and do that. Oh, speaking of Eat Fat Run, there's a little bumper sticker that I have that I make available in limited quantities. But one way you can get it is if you go to the website and click on the PayPal link on the lower right and donate. This is applicable to the folks in the U.S. If you donate like $5, then I'll send you within the U.S. A bumper sticker at Ruel's Running Podcast Eat Fat Run bumper sticker. Yeah, that's that. So what I also like to do is talk about how recently, I started vlogging. I've been creating these sets of videos that are in line with, I guess, what I do here at Ruel's Running Podcast, and I just capture things related to food and running and family and play, and it's all good, in regards to food, I answer questions from listeners personally on social through the website, and also as I'm a member of the Vinny Tordrich No Sugar No Grains Facebook group. A lot of times we, the community wants to know about certain recipes or how to shop for things. And in my vlog, I've been doing sort of my brand of, or my take on, this is what I do. And if it captures if it helps present an idea or a sense of what's involved from somebody else, then it's something that you'd be able to try. So things like, one example, more recently I did a video for preparing bone broth. Bone broth is something that I make regularly, and it only made sense that I did a video on it because there are folks who have been interested on what's involved and how to prepare it. So I did a take on that. I recently did a recipe, a fish dish, very easy to make. So there's a bunch of stuff. I like messing around with the Vitamix blender and making smoothies as well as regularly as bone broth for the house. So for the home, for my wife. So every now and then I'll just mess around with the Vitamix on end of video and kind of share what's going on there. And then most of the time on the weekends I'm just capturing the play aspect and the family aspect of Ruel's Running Podcast, and it's all in good fun. And if you guys happen to catch the vlog, hope you guys dig it. Hope you guys appreciate it, find it fun, find it silly, find it informative one way or another. I would appreciate also a subscribe on that channel, the YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/RuelsRunning. And share and comment and give feedback. That's always a good thing. So yeah, I have some episodes that I need to put up for the podcast. Now I'm flipping back to the podcast, and I need to take care of those soon because I will be on a vacation before the summer ends. So I got to make sure that those are taken care of so that I have podcast episodes releasing for that time period. And I like getting a hold of folks that I've had on the podcast before to talk about things related to food, running, and just having a good time. I am looking at getting folks that I haven't had on the podcast yet. Anybody who wants to get on the horn, if you will, and just have a fun, silly conversation about whatever floats your boat, if you will. So yeah, we'll do that. I love talking about coffee. I love talking about food. I love talking about, whatever. Just getting in trouble but not getting caught. That type of stuff. Lonnie knows what I'm talking about when it comes to that. Anyways, yeah. So shout outs. First to Vinny Torrich, to Anna Vicino, to Andy Schreiber, to Tony Portera, Carlos Donez, Lonnie Beecham, Trey Beecham, Mark Thompson out in Auckland, New Zealand. I want to give a shout out to now I'm kind of like blanking. Shout out to all of the and I shouldn't have gone down this road because I'm missing names. I'm such an idiot, but that's sort of the common theme with me. So I missed your name. I apologize. I'll do better next time. Just drop me a line, tell me I'm an idiot, and tell me to say my name. There you go. So that's sort of the wrap up for this short piece for the podcast / video. So I'll catch you guys online. As I like to say, eat something delicious, hug a friend, hug your family, and go. Run. Something. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Ruel's Running Podcast with Ruel. If you like what you just heard, share it with your friends and your enemies. Also, be sure to check out the site over at ruelsrunning.com. This has been another Coffee with Heavy Cream production. Join us next time for another silly show of Ruel's Running Podcast.